how can a pet help an older person? What is your opinion on that one?
Um, we all know the power of pets. I think that's something that is companionship when we're lonely. Having a pet can be very, very important to someone. Um, Having someone else to care for. If I'm a senior and if I'm at least feeding and watering my dog, maybe I can't walk my dog anymore, but making sure that they're being cared for, I've got something to supervise, something to do, some responsibility, and that's super important for people. That's a level, that's an area of control that they know. Okay, that ultimately is my responsibility. And I think we all need that in our lives, no matter what age we are. We want to know that we have some, not necessarily a purpose. We of course all want that, but as we age, like why, who's counting on me? And a pet can sometimes provide that. And that's all it takes is something as simple as a dog or a cat to do that with. I think they can be really important. Um, as challenging as they could be also because they can be problematic in a number of ways. Um, and so you got to take that into the balance. But I learned with my mom that there was no way I was going to tell her how many dogs she could have, no matter what age she was at. She would have as many as she wanted, even though we were paying caregivers that were actually helping care for the animals as well. It was still something that was really important to her, and we would have uh, quick fights if it was anything about the animals involved. So I think that spoke a lot to the importance of animals. And but that's highly personal, right? I mean, there's plenty of families that their parent has animals, but the children don't like animals at all. That's pretty normal, I think. Um, and it's just one of those things where you just got to remember that's their choice. It's their desire to have that, so they can be very helpful. I don't think I would recommend introducing a pet when someone didn't have pets prior. I think there's maybe therapy animals that could be appropriate to come in and out, but I would definitely not recommend someone solves a loneliness perception by going and getting a new cat or a new dog. And the passing of pets is something people deal with also, and sometimes it's replacement becomes a discussion with family members. Mom lost her dog that was with her for a lot of years. That dog provided a lot of companionship. Should we get another dog for mom? And I think that's a decision you've got to really spend a lot of time talking about as a family, because a new pet is different than a pet that's been with you for a long time, and that can make up, even though it can bring a lot of joy. I think it can also potentially create some problems that you're introducing things that just really can complicate the situation. So, enter those areas very carefully.